Um, let's go to the awards. For last year was the Stanley Cup was the San Jose Sharks. The President's Trophy was the Minnesota Wilds. The Clarence S. Campbell Bowl was San Jose Sharks. And the Prince of Wales was the New Jersey Devils. Art Ross goes to Claymore. Hart Memorial goes to Claymore. James Norris goes to Santa Pelica. Lady Bing goes to Macklin Celebrini. Calder Memorial Trophy goes to Paju. Conn Smythe goes to Celebrini. Vesna goes to Wallstead. William N. Jennings goes to Wallstead. Bill Masterton's goes to T-Ham. Jack Adams goes to Pittsburgh's coach. Neasley goes to, the Frank J. Selke Trophy goes to Nelson. Ted Lindsay goes to Claymore, and Maurice Richard goes to Claymore. What is T-Ham? Nice. So our lines is Worley, Claymore, Polchevik, Slaney, Naz, McKenna, Richie, whatever, Suntag, and then Couture, Dawes, Couture, whatever, Vantilli, and Bergforce. Let's see if I have that lineup in my photos. I wanna call it still control, and I need you now. Don't know how to do without. I just need you now. McKenna's in, Worley's in, Claymore's in, Couture's in, Slaney's in. Poltrovic is not. Cause the scene. You know what? Fuck it. The only thing I'm gonna worry about is the forwards. Dickable. Damn. Okay, let's go, guys. Two, three, four. Right, Edmonton's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, and 1. Preseason. Not bad. Not bad, but not great. So, 1 week, or 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. 6-5 shootout win over the Washington Capitals. Not bad. 2-0 loss over San Jose. 5-4 shootout win over Calgary. Rocking with the rhythm of the rain. Rhythm of the rain. Rhythm of the rain. I guess I got an easier way because how I go like this, I could go like this because we know them two are going to be medium elites. More than likely, well, and then that one, right? Like, you know what I mean? So just to scout, I'm gonna do that like more once. Not next scouting, but the scouting after. I'm gonna do that, and then just scout the 2 bars, and then I can just go to the scouts and just fast flick through them all like this, right? Instead of right? Even though I should be realizing that, but honky tonk, man. I'll scout them two for sure because I know they will be medium elites and top 6s. So 3 Canadians, 1 American, and 1 Finland. Which ain't bad at all. Ooh, you know what? Sure. So 8-4 win over Vegas and 4-3 loss over Columbus, which ain't the greatest. I think I have to send down this guy, Reeves. Hey, hey, mama, daddy, come home. We'll do a month at a time, then it's not like glitching like that. 9-1 win over New York Rangers. New York Rangers, just fold your fucking team, brothers. Like, your team's ass. Your team's buns. Like, you guys got smacked. Hey, mama, daddy, come home. A 3-2 win over Seattle. 3-2 win over LA. 2-1 win over... Ooh, this one might be not too bad. Pretty much swapping picks. How's their D products? Ford products. D's too solid already. I can already see that. So we're moving down around. What if we could get in another fourth? What a 6. How about a 7th? How many thirds do we... Oh, we have a bunch of firsts. Yeah, like, we had way too many good D prospects. So... we have football games. 8-2 win over Tampa, which is huge. 4-1 win over Chicago. 6-5 shootout loss to Islanders. 6-5 shootout loss over Detroit. 6-3 win over Montreal. Out of 6 points, we got 4, which ain't bad. 7-2 win over Colorado. 5-2 win over Edmonton. I ain't giving up a second for that. 2-0 win over Utah. 3-2 loss to Carolina. Fuck. That's kind of shit. But, you know, it is what it is. 8-6 loss to Vegas. 4-3 overtime loss to Minnesota. 7-5 win over Toronto. 4-1 win over Nashville, which is huge because we need to start winning some games instead of losing. And then the Ottawa game, 2-1 win. Nice, let's go. 16, 5, and 3 for the first year. No, I am not giving up a second. I'm not moving down 2 rounds for that guy. 3-2 overtime win over Pittsburgh. Alone. And now you're knocking on my door. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking. Go back where you been. And now you're not me alive. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking. Go back where you been. So like this right now, right there, them 5 guys are gonna be probably medium elites, right? Them 2 bars, them low elites, I don't give a fuck about. These top 6s are more than likely gonna be top 6. The answer is if we are going to be drafting them. But we're still gonna do everyone in the medium top 6, the low elites, and the medium elites 1 bar or whatever. Like that whole section, of guys. Until next week. We actually have a medium gem. Like we're still gonna scout the top 5 or whatever, or the first round or whatever. But it's just gonna be after that. Uh, 6-3 win over Florida. 2-1 win over Vancouver. That's a defenseman. I know that for sure. I could honestly use some defensive signings. I'll do that. 2-1 win over OT win over Vancouver. 4-3 loss over Dallas and 3-2 loss over Philly. How many roster spots do I have? 9. Both Boston, Buffalo. Do we have Boston's first though? And same with Buffalo's. We do have Buffalo's. We do not have Boston's. Haha. Like maybe like a fifth? How about a sixth for next year? How about a seventh? Okay, they say no. They're like, nah. So we'll give a... So... So Pan Talopiev and a 2044 seventh for Boston's 2040 third round draft pick. We'll do a 2039 fourth. We'll do a 2039 fifth. Deal. I don't care about the AHL. I just want badass contracts off my books. That's all I want. You gotta sign like 2 or 3, or more. I'll definitely sign Timo Coco, I'd say, and Bruce Gannon. And Alexander Korliev. And Zach Nyman. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 4, 6. I was so confused. I was like, wait a minute. 3-2 loss over Philly. Oh, she was hotter than a $2 pistol. Jesus, just to sing around. 6-2 win over the Devils. Four-one loss. Ooh. That was the fastest thing around. So like that decor that we have right now, besides fucking this guy. He may be gone. Because Worley and Claymore's worth it. Slaney's worth it. McKenna's worth it. Couture is not really worth that price tag, though. But an 89, I'd rather pay him that. 19 points. And he only has 17. For $4 million cheaper. So yeah, I'll take 4 less points for $4 million. 5-2 loss over San Jose. 7-4 win over Calgary. And he keeps on getting hurt. So he's going to end up getting his games in. So I'm going to... so that's going to be the issue. So exactly how our lineup is going to be, like, right here. But instead it's Strumble or whatever, right? It's going to be that other guy right there, where Strumble is. That's going to be the decor right there. That's what I have a feeling, like... So, ooh. I can love you better, baby. I can love you better. I can love... No, he's only 23. So no. The 25th. I'll read up to the 25th. So 7-2 win over Anaheim, 5-1 win over Columbus, 7-3 win over Rangers, and 6-3 win over Seattle. We are on a 5-game winning streak, guys. Right now, our leading point getter is... We are first for goals 4. Goals against, we are 12th. Power play, we are 2nd. Penalty kill, we are 33rd. We got to work on that. Right now, as a team, we are sitting 2nd overall. 1st in our conference, not far ahead, though. Points, Ted Worley. Defensive points is our one defenseman that we're planning on trading, which Claymore almost has enough points to cover him. That he has goals. What Claymore has goals is enough to cover our entire fucking defense, pretty much. McKenna has 35 points. Rookie is 22, and Keaton Astros. And goalies, of course, that. We got number 2, number 5, number 7, and number 8 for points. It's close between 2 and 10, like 8 points, but it's 7 points just separating second to first. Goals for, or goal leaders, we got 3rd, 5th, and 8th. Assist leaders, we got 4th, 5th, and 9th. And goalies wins, we got number 1. So I'm happy with that. We are planning on having a little bit more in cap space. Like everyone else, like from here down. Actually, depending on what he wants. And Reeves. No, Reeves, Cannon, Coco, Nyman, this guy is all gone. Corey, German, and Schultz. We're signing a 3-year deal with you, Jace Smoltz. Actually, at the end of next year, we're gonna do that because I don't want it to accidentally kick in, and now we're halfway through the season and we lose a year on his ECL. So we're gonna sim up to the trade deadline. Like, our team needs to start kicking in together. Like, seems like our team's like scared to play, like not play together. Like, our defense sucks dick. Like, we need to bring in an offensive defenseman. Or do I just bring in an offensive defenseman for him and then trade Couture or something? Let's see. Stop simming. Can you actually search for a player? I thought you could. Player search right there. Yeah. Player type, offensive defenseman. Pelika wouldn't be bad. The only one is this guy here. Ranger or Islanders, Minnesota. Islanders is the more one that I want. Uh, okay, so he wants to be traded to us. Okay. Islanders. Hold on. I'll be right back. Gonna go use the washroom. Okay, so our goal is to trade four-team no trade, and Islanders is one of them. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Right? 4 fucking team no trade, and Islanders is one of them. That just blows my mind. That just blows my mind. 4-team no trades, and he's like, yeah, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. So pretty much whoever I get for him, though, is going to Islanders, which they only have a mil. So they have like 10 mil. 10 mil. I need like a 10 mil player for Zot. And then I'm gonna have to include them into the trade. $200K ain't bad. So we're gonna just do 1 for 1. We're gonna give them a 6, and we're gonna take a 7th. So Lazar, whatever, and a 2039 6 for Dower, and a 2039 7th. Okay, so we're gonna remove the 7th. So yeah, perfect deal. I'm happy with that trade. Shit. Oh no, never mind. I'm like, shit. I gotta call him up right now. But no, because Dower is gonna be traded over to Islanders. Got Dowers over to Islanders for Patty. Yeah, so Dower for Patty and a 2039 4th. Okay. Ooh, okay. Hold on. We're gonna have to work around Patty. Let's see if that works. Worst case is we move on from Patty next year. Right? That's the worst case. Is that we just move on from Patty next year. But that just freed up like $5 million or something. Right? So, but yeah. 7.25 for 3 years. I want to see like a point per game from him. I'm not even gonna lie. Claymore's hurt. Nichols. 6-3 win, 4-2 win over Winnipeg and St. Louis. Okay, who did I move for fucking Claymore now? Like I legit had to go back on the video and rewind it all when Claymore got hurt. Friend named Jack. 2-1 win over Tampa. 3-2 overtime win over Chicago. Sunk tag. We call him Morgan. I'm not doing it's a problem. I can stop it if I wanna. One the beer. 4-3 overtime loss to Islanders. Three nothing loss to Detroit. Thing. Is this only Scout 3? Fries cooking in the microwave. I don't really want to scout the low elites because we ain't drafting them. So there's no point on... Forward-wise, yes, 2 bars and above. Defense can be any medium, right? So I'd rather upgrade my Archer Queen. Good. Like, right now, we're looking like the Blue Jays always fucking hurt. Like, we could not play, like, a single game without a fucking, not a full roster. So. So 3-0 loss to Detroit, 5-2 win over Montreal, 4-1 win over Colorado, 2-1 win over Edmonton, 6-2 win over Utah, and 3-0 overtime win over Carolina. 4-3 shootout win over Buffalo, 2-1 overtime win over Washington, 4-1 loss to Minnesota, 4-2 loss to Toronto, 4-1 loss to Nashville, 4-2 or 5-2 win over Ottawa, 4-1 win over Pittsburgh. Hold on, guys. Sorry, there's just, I'm just playing Clash of Clans and there's a massive raid that I'm doing for 500,000. Um, Even this could be our roster. I move on from Nass. No, Nass is on a good contract. Never mind. 4-1 win over Pittsburgh. 5-2 win over Ottawa. 5-3 lost Florida. 4-3 shootout loss to Vancouver. 4-1 loss to Dallas. That's actually quite a bit, so. Uh, 4-3 shootout loss to Philly and 2-1 loss to Devils. Which at this rate we might be dropping. Uh, 84, so we're to Boston. Let's go check in on this guy. Haha. There's nothing you'll play. I lose the game. Oh no. Montreal it was. $10 points in 23 games. You only have 8 points in 24 games? Brother, this guy stinks! Oh, I want this base. I saw a twinkle in your eye. From a jack to a king. The wedding ring. I guess we'll just sim into. We'll be buyers into trade deadline. Brandon Yeager. Oh, clause protected. Bone your two-way defender. Hi, dramatic. Like, I would love to have Schaefer on my team. Clark. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like, as bad as I want him, like, Burks Ford would have to get shipped out. At least for him. And then plus. So, is it really worth it? Birchford and this guy? I'll do that trade. I'll 100% do that trade. Like that. Boom. Wow, I'm surprised that actually went through. They're like, yeah, thank you. Oh, that's why I was like, wait. When is he supposed to be back, though? That's the March 7th. So let's him up to this date. I don't want any more injuries. So Dawes is back now. Let's stop simulation. Our forward lines are going to be sticking the same. It's just our defense that is going to be a little bit different. Not much of a difference. Right, but I'd rather attack from that side, but I'd rather take out that, but you know. Okay, so Worthy. Like that. Right, Worthy, Claymore, Paltrovic, Slaney, Ness, McKenna, Richie, Suntag. Yes. So this is exactly how I want it, but it's gonna be just shuffling the deck a bit. Yeah, so I might as well just shuffle the deck like that. And then so Bowen Byram. And Patty's there. I can just shuffle the deck like that. Sissy's mom has got it going on. I'm just gonna end up flipping him anyways, so I just don't want to lose him for nothing. (8-2) win over your New York Rangers. I don't know, I'm bored. We'll call you up to the top line, Couturier, because you deserve it, bro. Like, you're taking less minutes on the ice. As of right now, we're about even. Yeah, we're about like 3-3 on the after the trade deadline. I could not think of the word that I was trying to think of. But after the trade deadline, Oh shit. This is too good to pass up, so that's too far for both. Kentucky back in 49, Turkey on assembly line. Wheels on Cadillac. In my head and cry. We're doing one long black. Drugs in my hand. That means getting fired. Full time, lifetime. I think we're negative out. Yeah. Round in style, mayo every wild. And there is around. And now you're knocking on my door. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. Knocking. What time is it? It's 2:30. Game 4 is here. So I'm gonna sim through both series like how I normally do. 3-2 overtime win, 3-2 overtime loss, 3-2 win. Wow, this series is a 3-2 series. And then 5-1 loss, 3-2 loss, and 5-3 win. And 2-0 loss. And 3-1 win. So we can sim up to the 24th. And we lose. Well, fuck. Syracuse Koch. 4-1 win. 3-2 loss. Or overtime loss. Well, it doesn't matter. 3-2-1 loss and 5-1 loss. Fuck off, man. Like, why can we not win? Why the fuck can we not win, guys? Come on. Let's just speed run this shit because we already know what we want and that goodies. Once it says, do you wanna blah blah blah, we're gonna hit yes. Toronto jumps from 11-1, Tampa jumps from 7-2, Seattle drops from 1-3, Edmonton drops from 2-4, Nashville drops from 3-5, we drop 4-6 via Winnipeg, Ottawa drops from 5-7, Columbus drops from 6-8, we dropped from 8-9 via Calgary, we dropped from 9-10 via Vancouver, we dropped from 10-11 via Buffalo, Pittsburgh picks 12, Montreal picks 13, Colorado picks 14, Rangers pick 15, we pick 16 via Anaheim, and we pick 17 via Vegas. So I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this here, and then I'm gonna go to the notes on my iPad. Because this one here is like the final. So we're gonna So we're picking number 6. Do we really want to take... Ooh, he is an offensive defenseman. I'd probably be the only one that I would want. 9 trade. 44. Actually, we'll go 42. Holy. No, that's number 1. We might just be making them 2 selections. No, we'll definitely take a stab at this guy here at pick 92. Left wing. We'll take a stab at him at 77. Yeah, 77. And 144. Clayton Keller, Adam Fox, Jesper Bratt, Brady Kachuk, Nick Suzuki, Cole Perfetti, Ken Johnson, Kapakak, Quinton Byfield, Cole Caulfield, Trevor Zegers, Lundell, Dylan Cousins. Not a bad draft class, or retirement class. Phil Gufferson, Jake Otter. Yeah. Jesper Bratt was still in 83. Ken Johnson was still in 85. Quinton Byfield was still in 82. So there's only really like 5 picks that I'm gonna do, but it ain't gonna be much because we don't really want to trade up for number 1 because it's just gonna be a medium elite. I don't. If he lands to us, we'll take him. If he lands to us, if any of these 3 land to us, we'll take. I guess any of these guys here, from this guy up. So we're making this pick no matter what. In the 2039 NHL Entry Draft, the Grand Prix Storms are proud to select from the QMJHL, the Olympics, Gabriel Ranchstrode. Who's that? 78, bruh. Okay, so let's give these guys back their picks, which is Calgary. Oh, conservative buyers. Vancouver. You're a seller. Let's give you guys the 9th overall. Okay. Well, first off, then. Ball and Byron. There's a couple conservator seller teams. I'd rather a buyer, then we don't have to. Ooh, Pittsburgh wouldn't be bad. Bowen Byram and the 33rd overall pick in this year's draft to Pittsburgh for 2040 first. And a 130 fourth rounder. Okay, how about a 87th overall? What? How are they sellers now? What? Okay, Philly then. Byram for your first. Okay, how about a 155th third? It's a bit low for you guys. Okay. How about what, the 183? Okay. The 9th overall and the 33rd is heading over to Vancouver for their first for next year. Deal. Utah. You get the 10th overall and the 32nd overall for your first and third. Tampa. You get the 11th and 30th for your first and third and fourth. And the 29th. But you have to give us the 34. '16th, 28th, and 27th to Pittsburgh for their first, third, fifth, sixth. And they're 25th for their first, and third and fifth. Okay. How about a 5th, 6th, 7th? That seems about fair. First and a 5th, bet. '17th and 23rd over to Boston for their first and 2/4. Just a fourth. How about just their first? How about the 22nd instead of the 23rd? How about the 20th? Okay, so we're gonna have to add no matter what. How about the 17th, 18th? Yeah, we're gonna have to add no matter what. So 23rd and the 91st. No, we need that one. 93rd. '103. Just a touch. Low risk, high reward on this one. The 18th. And 162. Is there any conservative sellers? 20th and 22nd for Rangers first. $39, $40, $41, $42, $43, $42. So let's see if we could trade down to Calgary for the 38th, for the 40th, and a 7th for next year. Could I trade down to this one? Though that's the thing. If I could just trade down. No. This might be honestly one of the worst drafts ever. Not even gonna lie. Well, I guess I need a team that has a contract open. $144 for that goalie. Calgary, Boston. That's actually the pick that I want. But that defenseman. I feel this moment. I just wanna feel this moment. Drafted him in the 5th round and flipped him for a 3rd already. Drafted him in the 5th round, traded him for a 3rd. Easy investment. You were the goalie coach. But I do have room for you as the assistant coach. I just don't have. I guess I could just promote him to the assistant coach, sign you, put you as goalie coach. Boom. Okay, so Cannon is gone. You are signing. You are signing. You are signing. You are getting let go for nothing. You're getting let go for nothing. You're getting let go for nothing. And RFA for you. So this is my main focus right here. $5.8 for 2 years. Pretty much you sign it and you're traded. So pick your poison. You either sign it and give us something back in return, or you walk and you give us nothing. So everything else is fine to go. You're just going to be moving down to assistant coach, and I'll just sign you for HL head coach, and then move you back to goalie. We had a lot of scouts read. Yeah, I wonder why you're not entirely thrilled. Like, what? That makes no sense. But see? I signed him as head coach, but he just signed as a goalie coach, which makes no sense. I don't understand that. And text me, girl, I don't always reply. I'm only an angel, fly. I know it, no shit. Does it? Out of focus. I wonder who wrote it. Oh shit. Look at that age, boys, he knows it. And he really shows it. I'm just like DeRozan. If I shoot, it goes in. Where is he? This guy. 2 6s, 2 6s, 6 7s. Five, 6, perfect. Send him away. Bye. Bye with my little eye. You get too many likes. What are you even though? Wow. Fits on my fourth line. Technically, you could just go like this and just come here. Or for an instance like this. But I'm gonna be done that. I'm not gonna be doing that because there's no point on doing that. I'll hire you as a NHL head coach, buddy. The fuck? Oh shit. I forgot to take a screenshot of... No. No. No scouts this year. Carson Knight, that's the only trade that I'm going to be doing because I can. Be right before my soul can get lost in rock and roll and drift away. Before my soul can get lost in rock and roll and drift away. Before I free my soul, get lost in rock and roll and drift away. Give me a beat, boy, free my soul, get lost in rock and roll and drift away. Take me away. Silo still has room to grow, so I'm not worried about him. Just to equal. Okay, I'm happy with that. Moved a bunch of fucking money out the door. Like $9 million worth of money. You can just be RFA'd, Dawes. So pretty much, so 2, 4, 6. He's not going to be playing again. Which I'm fine about. $6.25. $1.75. Lemieux. $1.1. This guy. Same thing probably. 1.1. Andrew Poff. We'll wait. Berg. $2.6. I need like $5 million, though. That's the thing. Or I guess in here. Salo could go for 2. 2.85 for 7 years with a modified no trade clause. I could sign him for 2 years. $2.25 for 7 years. Shit, I might lose out on him though. And we'll sign him as our third string. Fuck it. Let's just fill up our roster like this. Okay. And I know goalie's done. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Defense is done. So the rest is goalies. Or forwards. I mean. DFA is forwards. 1 year deals is what I'm looking for. I mean, 2 years, I wouldn't mind. Who this guy's at Leakman? Is there a D-man that I want though? Edler, because I don't think we're gonna keep our other guy there. This guy. So we can take Leo, but we cannot take Schaefer. But the thing is, though, Couture to fucking Colorado. Oh, but do I really want to do that? This deal will go through. That's the thing. We'll see what else is out there. As of right now, that's our #1 pick. Well, I wouldn't mind that guy. And then like 4 firsts or something. Like this. Okay, so there's like 2 trades that I wouldn't mind. A defensive product. And like 4 firsts. I'd rather the defensive product than the Ford. God. Right? And he's technically NHL ready. So that means he would edge out 2, 4, 6. We'd have to trade pretty much one of these. Which more than likely would be him, because I don't like that contract. Right, so. And then that would give us that much more for next year. So as of right now, that one's is in the front running, I would say, for the ones that I like the most. Florida has nothing I want. And 4 firsts. I think it's Nashville or Edmonton right now at this moment for the front runnings for Couture. I want to see who can get fucked the most, though, for cap-wise. And we get them, right? You know? Dower. Well, that's who we traded. Or, not who we traded, but... Ooh, you would be good. I like that. But did they extend you yet? No. It's not Rangers first for this year. Right? Like this? I wouldn't mind that one either. Because that would give us a defensive defenseman. I feel like it's one of the last 3 right now at the moment. Yeah, Seattle's buyers, so we don't really want that. Or... And that would just be him. And you are power forward. No. I wouldn't mind that trade either. So as of right now... Oh shit. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Would it be you? So it's either to Edmonton, Nashville, Rangers, or Tampa at the moment. Schultz just got drafted. But Toronto has the money to sign him, so we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna mess with that shit. what helps us out and what fucks the other teams. Pelica wasn't bad last year. Like 65 points. I wish we had that money for him though. Do we have limit picks next 2 years first? Yeah, we do. Okay. So Edmonton. Edmonton will have the cap space to sign him. Like Couture. So I feel like that's not on the board. Nashville, same. Rangers or Tampa, I'd feel. 2 mil. And 18 mil. So it's going to be Rangers. 100% Rangers. So we are going to take a 2041, a 2042, 2043, and 2044 first, and this guy. We're going to take off the 2044 first, and we're going to throw on like a second. Okay, like, you're like robbing us. Fighting side of me. Where's that Edmonton? Oh, I passed them. All I gotta do is put a drink in my hand. Ring, dang, bang. Ring, ring. To be honest, though, how old is Salo? That's the thing. How old is he? 23. He hasn't really grown much. Toronto's are rebuilders. If they offer me that third again, I'll take it. Fourth, third, 3-6, Carolina. Double thirds for LA. Double third for Islanders. Islanders and LA. There's LA's. And there's Islanders. Go down a bit more. Next year's. There's Islanders. But there's no LA's. So LA is a lucky winner. Actually, technically we should have did it today. LA. But you know. Oopsies. Why is Strumble in the lineup and not this guy? Oh, because Erickson and Strumble. Starship was meant to fly, hands up and touch the sky. So, oh shit, I forgot to say that. So McKenna, Goldman, Worthy, Slaney, Atlas, Claymore, Ness, Partvy, Paltovic, Ritchie, Lizotte, and Suntag. Defense is Knight, Couture, Smaltz, Beard, Dawes, and German. With goalies is Kuba and Cox. That's the lineup there. Captaincy is going to be Gavin McKenna, Worley, and Claymore. Award winners is Stanley Cup is Florida Panthers, President's Trophies Islanders, Clarence S. Campbell is LA Kings, Prince of Wales is Florida Panthers, Art Ross goes to Bedard, Hart Memorial goes to Bedard, James Norris goes to Owen Zellweger, Lady Byng goes to Gavin McKenna, which is our guy. Awarded to the player exhibition or whatever, best sportsmanship. Islanders guy gets the Calder. Some Florida guy gets the Conn Smythe. Jesper Wallstead won the Vezina. William and Jennings go to Vezina or Malstead. Louis goes to, Bill Masterton goes to Louis off Seattle. Jack Adams goes to New Jersey Devils coach. Maria goes, Frank J. Silky goes to Maria, which is Columbus guy. Ted Lindsay goes to Connor Bedard, and Maurice Richard goes to Connor Bedard. I'm gonna see if we could pull off something for Bedard, but I think he has no move clause. Exactly what I thought. But anyways, we're gonna send right to the regular the other. Third. Right here, perfect. Oh, we simmed 2 games, but whatever. It is what it is. But anyways, see you later.